Hello, hello. Hopefully you can hear me. Alrighty. Just let my puddle play through. Let me know if you're can hear. Let me know if you can see the stream coming up. I'm doing some Aetherial Airships today, following up on the mod pack. I'll be getting into a bit of create today, and hopefully processing enough stuff that we can get that airship finally working. Alrighty, we'll get started at the end of the track. Alright, looks like that's coming up to the end. A few seconds more. About a minute more, in fact. Alrighty, let's get into it. I should be able to see the game shortly. I just got to bring it back up again. Switch that one over. Try that again. And I'm going to turn off the death counter from last stream because we're not doing Sky Terror. And we'll say we want Minecraft here instead of Terraria. That might work a little better. There we go. All right. Well, for anyone who's just watching the replay, because it looks like there's no one watching live at the moment. Anyone watching the replay, we forgot to do the journal entry at the end of last episode, so last stream. So we're just going to skip through to the journal episode. I'll read through that, summarize what we got up to last stream. You're getting cooking. How are things there? Good. All right, so Journal entry 5 for day 48, as it was at the end of last stream. I forgot to put this down at the end of last stream, so I did it a little bit after. Finally finished the mining hut and the stairs and tunnel to the abandoned mineshaft through the hill. The mineshaft does not seem to have much left of use in it. That might be why it was abandoned. After smelting my iron ore into ingots, I made an iron block, which I was able to turn into a mechanical press and press some of my copper ingots into copper sheets. I was then able to make copper pipes, which could prove to be useful later. I managed to find enough iron ore to smelt into ingots, and after making some iron sheets, I was able to make an encased fan, which is allowed for more automation. Flour can be washed into dough, and gravel into flint and iron nuggets. I wonder what else I can process this way. Excuse me for just a moment. I believe there's some people who don't realise I'm streaming right next door. Okay, apologies for that. There were some people making noise in the background. I don't know if you could hear them, but I certainly could. Hi, Truth Cthulhu. Alright. So we've just been through last week's journal entry, which is yesterday in game time. We're on, let's see, day... Oh, I've got F1 turned on. Okay. We're in day 49, I believe. Yeah, day 49. So we had a journal entry for day 48. So we'll try and remember to do the journal entry by the end of the day this time. And in the meantime, let's get ourselves exploring a bit more. Alright, so we're going to do some create today. Managed to get this stuff up and running last time, which is very basic. So I'm going to try and get some blue dye. Hey, Intercats! We'll try and get some blue dye and some paper, and we'll start on some blueprints. So hopefully we can find some blue flowers up here. We've got a bunch of bone meal, so that's a start. Alright, let's try over this way. I didn't see any blue flowers here last time, so let's try down this way. We got red. I have to just look around for blue flowers or lapis. Lots of orange, lots of yellow and red, which is why I've gone with orange for the airship. Alright, now what have we got on here that we can get rid of? A bunch of stuff. That's alright. So we'll have a look at doing a blueprint table as well. So that'll be handy for actually getting the blueprint that I've been working on and bringing it into this world. Let's just try over here, see if we got any. Nope. No blue flowers. I think we need a plains biome for blue flowers. I think we got plains over that way. Anyway, once we get some blue flowers, we can do some blueprints. So once we get some blue dye somehow. So let's go with popping some of this away. Birch planks can go in here. Yeah, spare copy of Shipbuilding 101. So we're going to need some more iron anyway, so let's get back to that. I've seen the latest Veritasium video. I have not. I'll have to check it out. Alrighty, let's go back to the main island. We'll start processing some things with create. Might be able to do it without the blueprint anyway. We could always check how accurate we were to the blueprint later on once we get to that point. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to make a conveyor belt, and we want to have another one of these fans as well. So first thing I want to do is we want to actually try and get some iron so we can make more fans. Oh, we had some... I just threw the bone meal in there. Oh well, it'll make white dye. So we had some more wheat flour. Ah, we got some blue dye. Perfect. So we need light blue dye anyway. Look at the blueprints. Already had lapis. There you go. So if we throw this in here, that'll give us some light blue dye. And we'll have a look at the blueprint table as well. So, blueprint table. No, what is it? Not blueprint. Schematic. Schematic table. So, it's pretty cheap. It's just a couple of smooth stone blocks and some slabs. And the empty schematic is just light blue dye. And then the schematic and quill is an empty schematic and feather. Well, we've got all of those. So the schematic cannon is kind of fun as well. So we might look at getting one of those because that'll actually do the building for us, but we need a lot of iron for that. So we'll get to that. All right, so next we want... Let's see, we'll put these in the compost. The door design is smart for pirates, for planes. It's about planes, okay. Alright, hello strange oranges. That's not where it goes. I'm getting distracted. Okay, so... The door design is smart for planes, yes. Alright, so we've got 3 iron nuggets and 1 iron ingot. So what we want to do is we want to have a slow conveyor belt that goes in front of a fast fan that has water coming off it, water vapor. And then we want the same conveyor belt to go past a campfire that has a fan behind it. So tried this with just increasing the speed of the fan, and unfortunately what happened was it ended up just increasing the speed of the conveyor belts, so things didn't work. But that's alright. We'll work on what we can do with this. Alright, so we've got light blue dye. We've got blue dye. We'll make some light blue dye. Alright, so we've got 2, which is a good use of the lapis. So it's getting to night time again. Let's just check if we've got any pre-made. Not here, we don't. Alright. Need some smooth stone, so we might sleep. We'll make the blueprints. Put our book back. Yeah, ignore the Distant Horizons error there that was coming up behind the chat, but basically there's some big issues with Distant Horizons that were causing some problems. I think I've fixed them now, so if we look over this way, instead of seeing big columns, yep, instead of seeing big columns, we're actually seeing things where there are just floating islands looking like they should. So there's not actually a big column joining this island to the mansion. That's actually just hanging off the edge of a small island off in the distance, so it's kind of cool. We'll have to check that out later. Alright, so we've got room to make the light blue dye now. And let's stash a few things, but we'll also try and get some conveyor belts and such like happening. Do we have any kelp at the moment? We do not. We'll get some kelp in a little bit. So also going to need some paper. So we get the paper happening. Light blue dye in here, along with the blue dye and the white dye. And why not just start smelting up some stone here? We've got some on the other island, but we may as well get some going here as well. Alright, so the next thing we're going to need is a source of cobblestone. So we're going to need a cobblestone generator at some stage. Which means we're going to need to get to some of that lava. Have a bucket handy. But for the meantime, we've got a big source of cobblestone just here. We've got a fair bit over in the other house, so let's grab some of that. If we don't have it here, we've certainly got it in the tunnel. So we did have some smooth stone already, but it looks like maybe we've used it all up. That's fine. We'll just use a couple of blocks of wood and we'll make 3 more here. All right, now we need some paper, so we'll come back for the stone in a sec. All right, and we need some slabs here. So got the slabs on us already, so we just need the stone. No, licking the stream's not sanitary. Like the stream if you would though, or follow on Twitch, those sorts of things. If you're watching on Twitch. All right, so let's make that blueprint table. Schematic table, I should say. It'd be worthwhile putting some info in the guidebook about this as well. Hopefully you're still getting decent quality video. I just saw something coming up on OBS saying encoding overloaded, so hopefully we're not missing anything. Hey, spider. There's a spider crawling up the chain there. Did you see that? The stream is very sanitary. Well, the stream itself is sanitary, but the infrastructure used to create the stream, YouTube, I don't know where that's come from, where that's been, so probably not safe. All right, so there's our schematic table. And now we're going to need some paper. So for those of you that are used to using Litematica, Create has its own built-in management of schematics, and it uses just the NBT format. So the standard Minecraft NBT format for structures and schematics. So I've got a bread maker that I've created a schematic for. It's a little bit convoluted, but Create is a bit like that. And I'm sure it can be optimized, but for the moment, it's what we've got. All right, so I'm pretty sure we can just put the schematic in here. Yep, there we go. So the feather will give us a writable schematic if we want to actually design something else. So we've got to find a position for it. Now I was going to try and overlap it with the existing stuff, but it's going to be a little difficult to tell exactly where it should be. So I'm just going to put it down so we can have a look at it. And it's not translucent like the light Monica ones are, but it's pretty cool. So if we want to move it to where the other one is. And I'm going to point it down a bit. I've got to move it in the Y, that's right. Looks a little differently in that one, so I've got to do a move Y. And that's sort of overlapping where it is. So we've got a few things to make. To make all of that, we're going to need to do a bit of processing. And we're going to need to move a couple of things by the look of it. All good though. It'll fit in nicely, I think. So we'll leave it for now, but that gives you an idea of how it works. If we go back to a different schematic, it takes it out of the world. It'd be nice if it would be set to be translucent. I'm not sure if there's a setting in Create that allows that. But that's an idea of what we're going to be trying to make anyway. So, first thing we're going to need to do is process up a whole bunch of gravel. So, if we had more cobblestone, we do. Let's see what we can get out of this. And we're obviously going to run into some stress issues if we're trying to run the press at the same time, so we might make a new setup for this once we get to that point. We'll let that process for a bit. We're going to grab some more gravel. And we'll eat some of the bread that we cooked last time. All right, let's grab a bunch of cobblestone. One stack ought to do. So if anybody who's trying out the mod pack for themselves, if you're having issues with Distant Horizons being a bit funky, I'll show you the settings I'm using for Distant Horizons. Not sure if we can store that in a config somewhere in the file, or if it's something we're going to need to just have a general, this is what you should add in your settings type of guide for the optimal experience. Going through a couple of days quite quickly here. Not quite time to sleep yet, but getting close. So put a few things away. That's sand. Let's see what we can get. I remember there was something we can get from bulk washing sand. Might come in handy. And it looks like it's time to sleep again. Alrighty. Clay. That's right. So we can get clay for bulk washing sand. And then we can get red sand, I believe, from making terracotta and then grinding that up. So we've got gravel. Let's throw the gravel in here. So a little slow at the moment. Obviously, we want to try and automate this, which is the point. We're going to automate bread first, but we can use the same machine for automating gravel and sand as well if we do things the right way. So we've got some stone. We'll leave that stone because we don't need it anymore. We'll use it later. Turn it into bricks or something. We got nothing from that lot of gravel. That fell. So we could use a depot here. Might be worthwhile doing that, but in the meantime, I think we're just going to try and get some more kelp. Should probably set up a kelp farm as well, because we're going to be using a fair bit of it for belts. I'm wearing the shoes, so I may have some issues with getting stuff on the surface. Yeah, we'll take the diving boots off. Actually, we'll jump in a boat to get that. And now we've got rain. Lovely, lovely for streaming. Lovely weather. Got a bunch of kelp up here, so we'll grab all of this. Smelt up some kelp, make some belts. Alright, is that weather enough that we can sleep, or is it... No, okay. What have we got? 40 kelp, that's good. We'll stick that in the furnace. Slow way to get iron, but it will work eventually. You got 6 at the moment, 6 iron nuggets. Seven, so we got another one. It's going quite slowly though. So it could be grinding things faster, but not a big issue. Alright, so with the kelp and some of the andesite, we can make some things that'll start allowing us to process things. So, for example, we can start a little bit of processing here. We've got a belt. We need, obviously, to run the belt with something, so we'll try a gearbox in here. And chain drives are a bit cheaper than belts in some cases as well, so I can probably go with the gearbox down here and another gearbox there, so 2 gearboxes. We need a fair few more shafts. Which means more andesite, which means more iron. We'll get there. We've got 7 iron nuggets here. We've got another one there, another iron ingot there, another raw iron. Looks like we've got a fair bit of sand there as well. So let's grab some more sand and we'll process that into clay. I'll do some more. So we got 8 clay. Now if we make that clay into clay blocks, we can then turn that into terracotta. But we'll need to put it away for a little while, running out of space. Might be able to start getting some gold nuggets. Terracotta can be turned into red sand, and red sand can be turned into dead bushes and gold nuggets. Reprocessing, so let's make some belts. Three mechanical belts and some leftover kelp. Alright, can we sleep yet? Not yet. It's dark enough that it should be able to sleep. Just sleep through the rainy days. Alright, so belt there. And then we want some more of this kelp with some andesite. Andesite funnel, I believe. How do we make the andesite funnel? Okay. Andesite funnel is andesite and kelp. It makes 2 of them. So all we need is a bit of andesite. We've got 4. So we should be able to start putting things straight onto this conveyor belt out of the, out of there. And then once that's moving, we can move things up that way. So let's have a look at what we can do with getting things moving. Okay, we need more shafts, so no more andesite. Andesite alloy, that is. Put our journal out of the way for the moment. Get rid of that rotten flesh. Alright, so if we go... So we've got another iron nugget. Nice. If we go over here... We run straight out this way. We should then be able to power this. So probably want to power this with a gearbox. A vertical gearbox and some chain drives would be the way to go. A gearbox here. A gearbox somewhere. Right, now it's getting to night time. Yeah, I think we'll go with a vertical gearbox in a moment. We're going to need more andesite for that to happen though, because we're going to need andesite casings, all sorts of stuff. Hello on Twitch, whoever's watching. Can't see you in the chat, so I don't know who you are, but hello, unless it's just Kofi Streambot doing the Twitch chat thing. Alright, so andesite casings are the next thing we need. So I'll use some of our... hang on, what do we got going here? Still grinding? Alright, well, we will get it moving in the short term. And we'll put it into a chest. So everything in process just goes straight into a chest. And then we'll look at fixing it up so that we got the next step of automation. I'll put these away for now. And sand in our schematic, but I think we just switch it out for wood. Now I'll put the chest down for now. Actually, I'll put the chest in the offhand. And chest can go there. Oh, needs to go one higher. Alright, so we'll put our andesite funnel here. And then for the moment, we're going to use probably cogs. I'll make it more efficient later on. If it's going the wrong way, we'll get it to go the right way. Gearbox will probably be needed for that if it's going the wrong way. Let's see. And it is going the right way. Awesome. So our gravel's just going to go straight into that chest there. And we can replace these with chain drives. Cheaper than using the cogs, and the cogs can be changed into gearboxes when needed. Let's just check if we've actually got it reversing there eventually. Does it end up reversed, or is it... No, so it just pushes the same direction as the rotation. That's good. That means chain drives should be doable. 3 chain drives across there. And then 1 down, and we should be able to chuck a gearbox in there, and then some more belts going off that way. Alright, so let's put a belt in here. Hopefully get in the right spot first go. So if we switch that out for a gearbox with some chain drives, we should be able to power both belts. We do need more andesite alloy though. And more gears. Alright, so let's use this iron we've got for the moment with some andesite, which might be over at the other house. Alright, let's do our clay blocks then. Oops, left the coal in there, that's fine. In the meantime, we'll go pick up the gravel. Start doing things manually. So 27 gravel in there. Gear, that's right, yes. So we've got a very slow production line that turns cobblestone into gravel and puts it in this chest. And then we've got a manual processing of all of that stuff here, which gives us iron nuggets and flint. Now we need more andesite to make andesite alloy. But we'll also put some chain drives together. So chain drive, in case chain drive. So that's 3 nuggets and 1 andesite casing. Makes one of those. So we need more andesite casing and we need more nuggets. So let's make our first one. There's our encased chain drive. So we're going to need 3 of those, maybe 4. And they'll take over from these cogs, and then we can turn that into a gear shift. Alright, so probably quicker to go get andesite that we have already mined than it is to go mine some more. And eventually we want to have things set up so that we have a more centralized storage place. We go and get things that we want from the centralized storage. So, no andesite here. Maybe there's some in the other tunnel. Maybe I just used it all. Andesite, there we go. Okay, so we'll turn all these nuggets into more andesite alloy. And make sure we keep the andesite with us so we've got it over where we need it near the create stuff. All right. Now we're going for, we got another 24 gravel in here. Put away our andesite alloy. And the andesite. And we'll grab some more gravel. It looks like that's finished processing, so that's the last of the gravel for now. We need to get some more cobblestone. So ideally we'd have a cobblestone generator dropping cobblestone into a grinder like this, and then that goes off to be processed at another fan and generate iron automatically. But we're working towards that. So now we've got terracotta. We put the terracotta in the millstone. That will make red sand. I got 2 more iron. 2 more ingots, that is. There's some red sand. Now if we process the red sand, we should hopefully be able to get some gold from that. Now we may also be able to make red sand from granite, if I remember correctly. And we should be able to sleep now. And we got nothing from that red sand, so... Oh no, we got a dead bush. Alright. 1 dead bush. Hilarious. Okay, so can we use this dead bush for anything? We cannot. Oh, we can use it for smelting. Smelting half an item. Or we can just place it on the sand, I guess. There we go. Dead bush. Just for flavour. Okay. So, I think we'll try and get a bit more mining happening and get stuff we can make red sand from. So we still don't have a lot of iron nuggets. Go get some more cobblestone. If we don't have any cobblestone over here, we'll start mining some more. Still got cobblestone, but we do need some more. Alright, let's put those cobblestone stairs over there. We got stone. That can go over there. Actually, we'll move the stone back down to the other hut. And we'll keep looking through the mine shaft in a little bit as well. Yes, llamas. Hey, you as well. That's not what I intended. Alright. Let's keep moving. Put this cobblestone on to process and we'll see if we can get some other stuff to mine. Just to keep it interesting. I could try and get down to the mine shaft, but there's some granite over there we could use. A lot of this would be much easier if we had a working airship. We could get sort of working in circles to try and get that gold, but no gold yet. This is a messy way of doing things as well. Alright, so we'll throw that in there. Let's see, how can we get down here? What's a safe way to do that? So if we start building a bit of a scaffolding down the side, or makeshift scaffolding because we don't actually have scaffolding, but we do have lots of birch, so let's make something out of birch planks, I think. Stack ought to do. So we've got some sand just precariously sitting there. But this side we've also got sand precariously sitting there, so if we build too close to it we're going to lose the sand. Alright, so I reckon we build over that way where there's no precarious sand. Maybe even pick up some of the sand till we get to stone. Oh, I don't like this. Get away from there. Okay, so there's stone there. Only losing a little bit of sand. So if we run our birch down there, we're going to place some of this with stairs later. Now is that... Okay, that's a little precarious, but that's fine. We'll just head out from that one. I don't have room for the cobblestone. Okay, let's take our sand back to be processed then. Let's not lose the sand. I think we just got the cobblestone. We did. Alright, let's head up. Chuck that last piece of cobblestone in to be processed. We'll put the stone in to be processed by bulk washing. We have one space for that sand. Okay. Losing cobblestone, but not that fussed about that. So we're going to try and avoid losing this sand. By building out underneath it. And we can grab some of this granite. look at trying to get down to the mine shaft and get some extra resources as well, maybe. Alright. Let's find out if the granite does let us make sand. Red sand. Alright, let's go bulk wash that sand. Hopefully get some more clay. More cobblestone. Alright, doesn't want to go in that way. I'll jump over. More gravel to process. Three more clay. And 2 more nuggets. Okay, well, I've still got 2 nuggets. And now we've got 6. Okay. That's 2 more chain drives, which will take us across to here. Almost there. There's some granite. Do we have any more space in the inventory? Not really. And we've run out of daytime again. Churning through the days. Okay. Looks like I've had a bit of problem with the stream not staying up. Looks like there's some poor signal there for a moment. Hopefully I'm still here. Saw the signal go red for a little while. No, that one's full. Can't process it at the moment. Yeah, so we get red sand from granite as well. Just got to wait for the gravel to finish. Which it looks like it has. Alright, so we're just over the 1 hour mark by the look of it. Halfway through the normal stream duration. At least for one of my streams. I'll grab some more of this cobblestone. Maybe we can go a bit lower here. We can down there. Okay. And we don't have the room for the granite there, so we'll process this first. All right, getting there. So I think with the placement, we might actually move everything back one. We'll see how we go. All right, so more red sand. Much quicker to do it with the granite than it is to do it from the clay. We have the option of doing it from either. And 7 nuggets. Alright, so let's get a couple more of those chain drives going. And where do we put our andesite alloy? We did have more andesite alloy, didn't we? Or did we use it already? Oh, there it is, right in the middle. Pop the rest of that away for now. And 2 more chain drives. These can be used as a 2-wide gearbox as well. If you're just wanting to change the direction of rotation. So what we might do, I'll need all of them before we can really do this. All right, so we got 1 more andesite casing by the look of it. So we only made the 1. All right, so there's our 3. Just thinking about the best way to do this. Let's have a look at the schematic. Maybe that'll shed some light on things. I'll get some more granite in the meantime. All right. That's finished. We'll pop the granite in. And let's see, we've got 1 iron nugget left. Okay, so we're going to need 1 andesite casing and 4 gears for the vertical gear shift. Just flint this time by the look of it. Okay. Let's see what we get from the red sand this time. Hopefully some gold nuggets. Yes! Gold nuggets at last. Alright, so we're 1/9 of the way to getting our airship. Pop that gold nugget away. Alright, so more granite over that way. Let's keep going. Alright, we can probably move this as well. Place down here instead. Make it easier to get up. And obviously we want some lights here so we don't just have mobs spawning down here. So I'll put some torches up. And we got some space for granite. Excellent. If we can at least get an airship going by the end of this stream, that'll be a good achievement. Alright, plenty of room for granite now, so let's mine up what we can. That's one of the things I like about Create is that resources you wouldn't normally expect become more useful for getting other resources. Alright, how many we got? We got 40 granite. That should be enough to get some sand processed. We can turn gravel into sand with the big crushing wheels later on, but that's a fair way away in the Create progression. Just make sure we've left some torches down here as well. We don't want things spawning when we're not looking. Why not? I might go with a bit more. Because I've run out of pickaxe, that's why. Alright. Well, good thing we've got cobblestone, and good thing we're starting to farm iron. Alright, so we've got 9 cobblestone. Let's throw 6 in here and use the other 3 to make a new pickaxe. I'll see if we can get that bread maker finished as well. That'd be good if we can manage to get both of those things done this stream. May have to settle for one or the other, but airship and a bread maker would be great. And we'll throw the granite in if it lets us. Nope, that doesn't go in there. Right, I'll have to wait for the gravel to finish. A bit stuttery. Alright, one to go. There we go. Now we can throw the gravel in. The granite, I should say. Ah, it fell out the other side. We need a better way of doing this. Which is what we're aiming for. Alright, so let's get that second belt in place, and we'll start looking at the mechanics of getting that working. Alright, so we need a gear shift. Gearbox. Alright, no more iron from that lot. That's fine. Make one more lot of shafts. And one set of small gears, small cogwheels. Here's our last andesite alloy for making the andesite casing. And of course I've disconnected. That'd be great. Okay, so stream should hopefully be reconnected now. Apologies for dropping out there. Know what's going on with that, but it's one of those days. Alright, let's have a look at which way this goes. So it's turning that way, and then turning that way. It's going to be the wrong way around. Okay. Okay, that'll break that. That's expected. If we go this way, turns that way. If it's connected here. If we connect it there, though, we can take some of these out. And add this one here, and that'll get it moving again. In theory. Oh, we need to have that one. We need to have that one facing the other way. Okay. There we go. Gets everything moving again. All right, we got 30 red sand. Let's process some of this red sand. Let's see if we can get that airship. All right, 13. There we go. So that'll be enough for our first airship. First gold ingot. And then the gold ingot can go with the slabs and such like. Slabs and sticks and a fence. And we should be able to make it. Let's see. Is it fences and a slab? I think it's fences and a slab. Let's double check. So fences and a slab. Okay, so we need one more fence. Okay, let's do this. All right, so airship at last. All right, there we go. We have an airship, so we can get back up faster to the other island. We can start exploring. And Minecraft has decided to crash on me. Okay. Let's see if it'll work now. So this is why we're still in the dev stages of this mod pack. Okay, so because the airship is still loading in, this looks a little weird. I might just wait for the airship to load in. unless it wants to crash again. And ABS is disconnected too. Fantastic. Alright, let's just try one more time to get this world working. Looks like that Minecraft has completely crashed and not even left us a crash log. Let me see what's going on here. Yep, just completely closed. Okay. We'll relaunch. So I need to figure out what's causing that. There's obviously some sort of disagreement there. Might be Distant Horizons and Eureka not liking each other. Used to be the case that was a problem, but I thought they'd fixed it. Maybe they've unfixed it with the recent changes to Distant Horizons. Alright, I'll just bring up the Be Right Back screen for a little while we wait for Minecraft to reload. And where do I copy? Paste. There we go. And has Minecraft decided to load? What's it doing? Yes, Minecraft has decided to load at last. Alright, if we can't get the world working shortly, we might call it a short stream today. I'll have to debug and find out why that world is crashing. So I'll try disabling Distant Horizons if it crashes this time. And if that doesn't fix it, then we might look at finishing up the stream. We'll see. Alright, just trying to load it again now. While we're waiting for that, let's have a quick listen to Too High to Die again. Why not? Okay, looks like it's loaded. Alright. We'll wait for the gap in the music and we'll head back to the game. Perfect. Alright, back to the game. And let's see. Are we mounted or dismounted? We are mounted, and the ship is moving. It wasn't moving before. Alright, so we'll just head back down again. Make sure we're not going to crash in the middle of the what's the word? Middle of the void. We'll go to sleep. But we got the airship. But we need to work on why it's crashed. That's a little bit annoying. Alright. So that seems to be behaving a bit better. Let's try F5 mode again. And we'll hit cruise control. Alright, so we're finally in an airship. In a mod pack all about airships. About time. So I think what we might do at this point is try and find that treasure chest. Sounds like a good use of our first airship. And go and get some resources so we can make some more create stuff. Also head down to the mineshaft below us and see what we can get. Maybe there'll be some goodies in there. Alright, so we have a working airship. That's an achievement. No longer just a decoration. So we could go looking for all sorts of things with that airship. We can go looking for iron. We can go mining iron from underneath islands. And we can start doing a bit more with create. But we do have an airship, so that's the big thing. Alright, next up, we're going to look at finding that treasure map. Seeing if we can get to wherever that treasure was. We did have a treasure map here, didn't we? I'm sure we had a treasure map. Did we put it in the barrel? We did not. We didn't lose the treasure map again, did we? I'm sure we had another copy of it. Maybe we should head over to the mining island. An engine would be good to make things a bit faster as well. We can work on that. But for the moment, we have the ability to reach places we couldn't reach before. Twitch chat doesn't seem to be linked. Alright, give me a sec. I will try updating. One sec. And maybe that'll create a new Twitch link. Alright, let me know if it comes back. Restream does seem to have a few hiccups when it comes to losing connectivity. Twitch doesn't come back. So, we've got our first airship working. We finally got some gold with the help of turning some granite into red sand and processing it with bulk washing. I'm just going to check if we left a copy of the map in here, or if we've lost it when we died in the mineshaft. We may have had it on us when we died from the mineshaft that time. Yeah, I think we lost the buried treasure. Oh, there it is, buried treasure map. So we had it here. Okay. So we're in completely the wrong area. I shall put the buried treasure map in here. In fact, let's compare that with what we've got on journey map. So it's going to be back that way. So it's live, but it's not showing chat on stream. Okay. Weird. Wonder why it hasn't reconnected. It says it's connected here. Thank you for letting me know. I'll investigate that and try and troubleshoot that for future streams. Alright, so let's have a look at this map now. Where are we? Looks like we need to head over to that side. Okay, so we seem to be heading towards the treasure at the moment. If we go this way, do we get closer? Still moving sideways. What about this way? Yep, there we go. All right. Need some exploring music. It's very quiet flying an airship. Let's have a look around. What can we see nearby? Okay, so it's probably going to be not far away. Probably over on that island, I think. Let's go find out. Yep, I'd say it's on this island. All right. Let's head down. We got ourselves some mega spruced mega tiger. Okay, so probably just over here. Now, before we go digging here, let's check what's underneath us. Okay, we do have some sandstone underneath the sand here, so it should be safe to dig. So I wanted to double check that before I went digging in strange territory. Alright, let's see. Have we put the airship right on top of it? Looks like it. Okay, let's move the airship over a little then. So it should be around here somewhere. There it is. First buried treasure. Oh, look at that iron. Oh, nice. And another gold. So if we had managed to find our way to the buried treasure, that would have been a way to get an airship as well. And a water breathing potion. Kind of useless with the diving equipment, but still. So there's more iron, which is good. Heart of the Sea, which would be handy. And some zombies, which are not so handy. Just the one. Okay. We better get out of here quickly before any more turn up. But we'll pop the Heart of the Sea in there. Oh, look at that. Replacement for the sword that's about to die. We got ourselves an iron sword as well. Let's see, we'll put the treasure map in there since we've got the treasure map now. We've got the treasure. And we'll put those ones away as well. Some TNT. Our other sword. Some emeralds for when we go talk to the villagers. Water breathing, and we might as well grab the chest as well. And we might as well leave a torch where the chest was. In fact, we might even make a sign. Let's make a sign. Uh-oh. Retreat to the ship. Retreat to the ship. Alright, I think we'll be pushing it if we stay here too much longer. So, might jump on the ship and we'll put the sign in later. Alright, well, we've successfully made an airship, so that's a good achievement for stream. I'll hit cruise control and head back. So we've successfully plundered the buried treasure. So we'll disable cruise control, changing direction to down. Head diagonally down. There's a lot of creepers down there. Spent too long pottering around trying to get treasure. Creepers over there too. Alright, let's head down. Try and quickly get into the house. Oh, really? Baby zombie, huh? Where have you got to? I'll fight you underwater. So we've got the advantage. Alright, let's see if we can sleep now. Hopefully there's nothing else too close. Yep, got away with it. Alrighty. Looking good. Too many creepers. But we managed to get home with the treasure. And it was some gold as well, so that's pretty cool. It might be time to grab a bow and take out those creepers from a distance. We already have a bow. We already have arrows. Let's give it a go then. Yeah, that's one gone. That's two gone. And that's a sword. Oh, that's a axe gone, but that's fine. We've got the sword. Get this last creeper down. Alright, creepers down. Now, do we still have more over the other side? I think we do. We do. Alright, let's have a bite to eat. Uh-oh. That was a mistake. Oh well. Could have been worse. Could have been badly hurt, which we weren't, so... Ah. Do need to get these boots off, though. Alright, well, that's that creeper taken care of. And we'll just drop some more sand here and we'll fill in this hole. Apologies if you can hear noises in the background. There's some little ones outside who are making a bit of noise outside the window. Alrighty. Leaves us with 8 sand at the moment. That's fine. Let's just throw that in here, see if we can get any more clay from it. Not that we need it desperately anymore. We've got our airship, so that's one big goal out of the way. An airship might even fit in that hole, but let's not. Okay, so is that actually at ground level? Yes. That's the boat. The boat got stuck in the sand, apparently. Right, we'll put our dark oak boat back. Alright, so next step I think is going to be looking at continuing that bread maker. Now we've got that extra iron. Gives us the ability to make a lot more create stuff. And we'll have a bite of bread. Can we do the bread maker in the next 10 minutes or so? Let's find out. Got about 10 minutes worth of stream left, so so that's running. Now we want to try and get... Let's see. So we'll try another gearbox in there. And in the meantime, we'll put all this wheat flour down and make some more dough. Got some more clay, nice. And we may as well put gunpowder away. All right. Make some more bread the old-fashioned way. Let's see. Andesite. We're out of andesite, so we need more andesite. Andesite alloy, that is. Look at that, we've got enough to make exactly 9 andesite alloy. So we still have shafts, so we can make the cogs. We need an axe. Two more cogs, okay. And another casing. And we need the axe. Don't really want to do an iron axe just yet. I'm going to save our cobblestone a little, save our iron a little longer. We do have more cobblestone though, so we'll make another cobblestone axe, stone axe. We may as well put the rest of the cobblestone in and keep processing iron. Processing gravel for iron. And we may as well process the red sand for more gold. That will come in handy later. Stone axe. Gearbox. Alright, so if we change the gearbox, change this out for a gearbox here, instead of that cog, will that go the right way? No, that's fine. We can fix that. So we want to go the opposite side. We'll change that to a shaft then. Does not want to go there. Okay, let's try this way. Nope, doesn't want to go there either. It's this one on the end here that's the problem. So that's the other thing we need gold for, is to make a wrench for create, so that we can turn things when they sit where we want it to sit. That's another gold ingot. And I think we only need 2. No, that's the goggles we need 1 for. We need 3. So we need 3 for the wrench. Alright, time to sleep again. Don't think we're going to get this finished today, so we might yeah, red sand is dead bush, but it also is gold. So we'll go get some more granite, and we'll make a wrench, and then we'll finish up, I think. I'll do a journal entry and we'll finish up for the day. Yeah, we're going to have to break this. It's the only way it's going to work. Won't place properly otherwise, because it gets confused about what goes where. There we go. So if we now place that there and put the belt back, we can try putting let's see. So that'll work there. You can try putting the gearbox on this side and see if it works there. Might still send the conveyor belt the wrong way, but that's fine. We can always run the conveyor belt in a different direction.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Dad.
Excuse the dejection of the small child in the background there. He didn't realise I was still streaming, so I'll be finishing up shortly and I'll go talk to him about everything then. And it does go the wrong way, but we can always figure that out. So we could go with another gearbox and then potentially run it the other way. Yeah, we'll run it over this side. More like the original design. But that's fine. We won't try and run that belt yet. We'll finish that up later. But we can put the gearbox over here. And look there, that'll send the that'll send it the right way. So just take that one out. And then we got the conveyor belt going this way. Awesome. So that's not anywhere near done yet, but we can put this chest there and have it as a way of running things across later on. Yeah, that'll work as it is. We can always move this stuff one or two sections closer once we've cleared out the cogs. Yeah, if we move the cogs down that way, for example. That's fine. That's the start of a conveyor belt going over here, and then we can start processing stuff over here later. I think we'll leave it there for the moment, though, because that's some pretty good achievements. We've got the airship working. We got a bit more happening with create, and we went and got the treasure chest, the buried treasure chest. But to get the wrench, we will quickly go and get some more granite, and then we'll leave it there at the end of stream. We don't have space for the granite now because I just picked up the cobblestone. Ah, that's fine. We'll process some more granite next time. Get some gravel going quickly, get a bit more iron if we can. And while we're waiting for that, we will do a little journal entry. Okay, what day are we up to now? We're up to day... Whoop, not free cam. We're up to day 58. Ten days after the last one. Okay, so journal entry 6, day 58. By processing, we have an airship at last. I have an airship at last. By processing sand, by washing sand, I got clay, which I could then make into blocks. And smelt for terracotta. Smelt? Smelt. Smelt into terracotta. By milling these blocks, I was able to make red sand, which produces gold nuggets and dead bushes. Granite also mills down to red sand. So we got after gathering enough nuggets, I made a gold ingot. And finally fashioned a helm for the airship. Fashioned. Finally fashioned a helm for the airship. I was finally able to track down, finally able to retrieve that buried treasure by following the map. This yielded some iron, an iron sword, and another gold ingot, and what was it? It was a heart of the sea and a water breathing potion. A potion of water breathing and a heart of the sea. With this new iron, I can finally expand the automation. Of resources. I wonder what else lies ahead on the other islands. I wonder what else the other islands will provide. I might say, I wonder what else lies ahead on the other islands nearby. All right, we'll call that done. I think that was a pretty successful mission today. There's been a small update to the pack as well. I was one of the a couple of the mods updated. JI was one of them, and Distant Horizons has updated since the last version of the pack that's in the testing chat on the Discord. So if you would like a new version of the pack, let me know. I haven't done anything other than add the schematic for the bread maker, which I'm probably not going to be following anyway. Other than that, I've just updated the mods and kept things running as best I can. Let's have a quick look and see if we've got any more iron here. Looks like no iron this time. Oh no, there's iron, it's just not being picked up. Okay. There we go. I'll just throw the gravel in there and put our book and quill away. Nothing from that lot. That's fine. Not everything's going to yield stuff. Alright. I'll head to the ending screen. I'll play a little outro. Cobblestone generator, which we're going to need to make one of soon. And I'll work on the stability of the pack and see if we can get it to not crash as soon as you start an airship in the next between now and the next airship stream. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for the beta testers who've played so far, including you, Catsmith. And thank you to anybody who's subscribed or followed on Twitch. Subscribed on YouTube, followed on Twitch. And if you haven't already, please give the stream a like on the way out the door. Alright, I'll let the music play out. And I will catch you all in the next one. Hopefully, in a week's time. We'll see how things go. Just have a quick look on Twitch and see if there's anything on Twitch chat. Yeah, not sure why the chat wasn't showing up. Maybe it's because it dropped out earlier. But yeah, Twitch doesn't seem to have reconnected when the YouTube dropped out. I'll have to look into why that happened. Thanks for sticking around in the Twitch chat anyway. Appreciate you. Alrighty. A little bit of dead air on the track. Thanks for joining, Building. Good to see you in the chat anyway. And special thanks to my patrons, Oniaro and Jungle Hornet. And obviously there's Ko-fi and Patreon and YouTube. Memberships will be coming in one day if I can get past 500 subs and enough views. Enough watch time. Alrighty. That's it for me. Thanks. Thanks for watching.